Yesterday, I had the opportunity to interview Dr. Robert Glover again. I'll pin the video up here above. And one thing that I want to discuss here again and remind everyone is that social media gives us like a lot of confirmation bias and gives people the opportunity to be very impolite. So and these are things that Dr. Glover was mentioning in the interview yesterday. So I just wanted to also add to it a little bit. The confirmation bias comes about because whatever we search on, say in YouTube, the algorithm sees what we search on and keeps giving us that same kind of information. So if I'm a Democrat and I'm searching for Biden, I'm going to keep getting Democratic channels. If I'm a Republican and looking for Trump, I'll keep getting like kind of conservative channels. If I'm looking at, why are all women bitches, I'm going to get a lot of manosphere stuff about women who are bitches. And so by getting the same kind of information, we think that that's reality. And some of these people can be very convincing. And so that's what a lot of the manosphere stuff is about, is men who watch that stuff or whatever we watch, we start to think that that is the reality, but the algorithm is just giving us what we look for to keep us coming back. So that's one thing to be aware of, and that's how a lot of people get sucked down into this manosphere hole of all women are bad. And I got sucked into it myself for a while because I started looking up videos about dating, and I came across these and I thought, well, these people, they seem very convincing. They seem like they have it together. And I started believing a lot of that stuff before it finally dawned on me that it was all very negative, and I started questioning it, but I was stuck in it for a couple years myself. So that's why I like to make videos about debunking the manosphere, because it had a lot of their theories are just pulled out of their ass and they seem so convincing. But again, people get sucked into what they've seen. And unless you start to leave the house and question things, you might believe it and get sucked into this very negative victim antagonistic mindset against women or against men. The second thing that social media does in the comment sections, wherever you are, is allows people to be anonymous and very impolite. People don't put their real name on. Like, I have my real name on here. So when I leave comments on channels, I know I have my real name, so I'm on my best behavior. And I've thought about this, but it's easy to just take all of your anger and your projections and just hurl it at some person on the internet because you're like, well, I have this feeling and I got to express it. And in a way that we don't do when we're with people in real life. And I think that also goes on like with these dating apps. You're evaluating people based on numbers, whereas in real life you see someone and you feel their energy and you like them or you don't. So there's something about interacting with people online that brings out the worst in people. A lot of the comments on my YouTube channel are really great. I have learned so much from the comments and enjoy it as a way of kind of interacting with my audience. However, for the foreseeable future, I will not be reading the comments except for those from channel members. If you subscribe to my channel as a member, I will read your comments because they'll be safe. Because there are a lot of impolite comments that I don't want to read. And when I did that interview with Dr. Glover yesterday, he did say that he doesn't read any comments. He doesn't even have social media. And maybe what he has other people do for him. He doesn't read the comments at all, except every 4 or 5 years he'll go on Amazon and read the negative comments on his book. It sounds like kind of like a project. I think Chris Williamson does not read his comments either. And I've heard Joe Rogan say he does not read the comments. So here I have 3 men, powerful men, Dr. Glover, Joe Rogan, Chris Williamson, and they don't read the comments. So why am I reading the comments? I gotta listen to these wise men here. And so I will no longer read the comments except for channel members. If you want to be a channel member, you can join. The link is in the description below. You have to subscribe first, or if you're on my channel, you can hit subscribe. Once you hit subscribe, the join button will appear and you can join. It's $4.99 a month. And you get ad-free videos, you get subscriber-only videos, and I will reply only to your comments. And when I choose to read comments, I can put my settings to channel members only, so I will only see those comments. So that's what I'm going to do for now on going forward. But of course, you can still leave your comments and interact with each other, you know, and express yourself, interact with each other. If you want me to read your comment, please become a channel member, or you can also email me. If you want me to reply to your email, it's $50, and I will reply to your email if you have a question or want to interact with me. But otherwise, you know, just enjoy this YouTube channel as entertainment. I'm not trying to upsell people. I'm just here to explain what I'm doing and what's available and what the options are. And so, again, to summarize, this video was about saying that social media, including even YouTube, gives us the same information based on what we're searching for. So we start to have like a tunnel vision of this is how the world is. And the second thing is that it allows people to be anonymous and impolite often. Again, thank you so much for watching my video.